Nosy man. Oh no, it's Colin Clark. How are you?
You're a funny boy, Adrian Formo. As you can see, Saturday has gone, Sunday has arrived. Final day of Safari Rally Kenya. 65 kilometres, 5 stages, until we see a conclusion to what has been a wonderful event. Adrian Formo back out again this morning. We didn't see him yesterday, did we? We'll grab a quick word with him in just 1 second. I think it was a strategic retirement yesterday. There really was nothing for him to drive for other than rhythm, and rhythm is, as we know, very, very important. But yeah, there was no point in risking that car out there yesterday. Today is all about those Sunday points and the power stage points. Adrian, good to see you back this morning. A strategic retirement yesterday.
We have been watching the stages. It was quite interesting to watch with all the rains they've got. We've been working on the stages for today, and then we'll try to do the best for today.
What can you do from first on the road?
We'll try, and then we'll see.
The meme was good. I appreciated it. Thank you. I really don't know what a meme is. You need to teach me.
Sorry?
You need to teach me what a meme is. I don't know.
You don't know? No. You'll have to look at it then.
There we are. Adrian Formo. Listen, we're back to the stage that kicked off. Remember, we had 2 stages Thursday evening, didn't we? This was the second of those 2 stages. It caused issues for Thierry Neuville. It's not the most challenging of stages. It's a little flatter. It's a little more track-like, if you will, and not quite as as rough or with as much jeopardy as perhaps the stages that we saw yesterday. Still a little bit damp, and that might help Formo a little bit in terms of road position. But look at this, you can still see how quickly it dries up. It's damp, but on the line where there have been a few cars coming through, it really is very dry and dusty already. But that little bit of overnight rain, the early morning dew, will help to keep the dust down. There goes Jordan. He does love a good sprint and a jog in the morning. You're not a sprinter and a jogger, Josh?
No, not just quite as that there.
Not bad for a man of 60 plus, is he?
He's some man, I'm telling you.
I'm coming back to you. It's a touch chilly. I'd have to say it was about 12 degrees or so when we kicked off things this morning when we arrived here. It will rapidly build up that heat. But yeah, around about 12 degrees this morning. A chilly night. It was a busy night in Naivasha where the service park is. Goodness me. They partied all night in Naivasha. Quick word with Jordan. Is that it? Are you nice? Are you ready now? Are you prepared for the final day?
Yeah. Small sleep. Very dangerous. The road section this morning, completely crazy. Yeah, dangerous.
You need to be careful on the road sections here, don't you? It's quite challenging.
Yeah, indeed. But we don't drive, so.
Good luck, Jordan. There we are. Always great to see Jordan Serdarid. He's a man who's retired so many times, but loves the sport so much, he just keeps coming back. Thank goodness there wasn't so much overnight rain, but a little bit of dew will help our drivers who are first on the road this morning. And in some sections, still a little bit damp from yesterday as well. And again, that should help a touch. But I think this road, remember it was run as stage 2 on Thursday evening. So it should have been reasonably well swept. Josh, what a day yesterday was. You'll remember that one for a long time. Second quickest in, I think it was stage 15, and just battling all through the day.
Yeah, it was a pretty up and down day, but it was nice to get through. No major, let's say, DNF or anything like that. So it was a shame about the morning with the steering arm, because I think we could have been in a good position getting into the day. But another day at Safari, another new challenge, but there's still plenty to go.
What are you going for today then?
Yeah, we want to still show some good pace. There's 2 good stages today. I probably want 2 of the best of the rally, so we need to have fun and enjoy it and end it on a good note.
You're doing a great job. Good luck out there. There we are, Josh McAlane. Always great to catch up with him. Jordan Serdarid, we saw him earlier on warming up. He's ready for the day. Let's go and have a word with Freddie McClocks. Tell me about this morning's stages and today's stages. What can we expect? Quite different from yesterday.
Yeah, it's still 65 km to go, so quite long. But okay, first one will be quite tricky because you feel the grass is still wet. and so it's full of grass here. So you have to be watch out for that, because with the braking will be quite interesting.
It was good fun yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was proper safari. It was a complete different day, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was really rough and hard, but that's what we wanted.
You're doing a great job. Good luck for the last 5 stages. There we are, Jordan and Freddie. Gregoire Munster, Louis Lauka. You know, we did see some punctures yesterday, but no complaints about these tyres. You expect punctures. Rallies like this one, rallies like the Acropolis, you're always going to pick up punctures, but you know, the guys were, I think, reasonably happy with the way that the tyres worked yesterday. Don't forget, it's the first proper test of these tyres on gravel. Greg, yesterday was a fantastic day for you. You moved up the leaderboards, you won that stage. You know, how satisfying is a day like yesterday for you as a young driver developing?
Yeah, one side it's fantastic because we had, like you said, that stage win, and we catch a couple of positions. On the other hand, we had 3 punctures, so yeah, you know, it can always go better, but at the end it's Safari Rally, and an eventful situation like this is normal here.
And you're looking forward to today. It's a shortish day, but still a challenging day. Different sorts of stages perhaps today?
Yeah, I would say we are more in the field with a bit of dampness in the morning, so it can be quite slippery. And then the Hell's Gate is more sandy, completely different and quite fast.
Looking forward to seeing the sun again as well.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Well done yesterday. It was a great ride yesterday. I'm really not sure about this hat. I'm really not. What do you think of my hat? I'm not sure about it. What?
If it wasn't bent that way on the side, it would be fine. It's already better now.
Is that better? There we go. Elliot, the cameraman's not sure. Louis? Louis, what do you think of the hat? I left my cap behind and I've stolen this from the cameraman.
It suits you really well. You should wear that all the season
Do
long.
you think it suits me?
Yeah.
Does it go well with the white glasses?
Maybe you wear black and white stuff.
There we go. It took me a long time to actually discover that. Look at this here. Is that the stage? Yeah. That's the stage. Goodness me. I thought he was maybe tyre warming. That caught me by surprise. That is our first car into the stage, Adrian Formeau, just the other side of where we're all sitting waiting here. Okay, let's wander. Just have a look across here, across into this beautiful scenery. How nice is it that we can go live anywhere? Doesn't matter where we are on the Safari Rally. It doesn't matter whether you're on the high plains, whether we're up in the mountains, or whether we're out in the savannah like this. Sammy Pyrie, another young driver who had a strong day yesterday. Pyrie was good out there. Marco Salmonen as well. Marco, have you done the safari before, or is this you've been here before, haven't you?
No, I have been here before as a meteo guy, but first time competing.
Wow. A particular challenge for you? Have you enjoyed the challenge?
Of course, this is so unique event.
Very good. And a big day tomorrow. Your boy did well yesterday. You must be really pleased with him.
Yeah, we did steady day yesterday and no any drama, so that's how it was really good, and how the weather was. It was good experience.
That's how you get a good result here, just no dramas. And yeah, there was dramatic weather yesterday, but young Sammy in the car was completely in control, and it was impressive. What does this say on the side of your car, Sammy? Do you know what that sponsor is?
I believe it's some springs for the road cars.
Very good. Have you got a Yaris road car? Have you got a GR Yaris? What did you drive back home?
I have a RAV4. Yeah,
I've got a RAV4 as well.
Yeah, I think I had the chance for Yaris, but actually when I drive so much, the sportiness in the daily drive is maybe not so.
And you've got a dog, and the Yaris is better for the dog.
Don't got a dog. Still, it's not my dog.
Whose dog is it? Whose dog is it that you keep taking pictures with? Is it a dog you borrow, that you babysit? Whose dog is it?
Actually, there is 3 of them. And they are just my friends. But yeah, fair to say I spend quite much time with them, so the dogs are also around.
You're a bit of a dog man. I love dogs. We had 7 at one point. We've only got 3 now, or have we got 4? I can't remember. Sammy, you had a great day yesterday. Really, I said the same thing to Gregoire. When you're a young driver finding your way, days like yesterday are so important. So important to get through, to experience, and to come out feeling, yeah, I did a good job in there.
Yeah, exactly. Still very, very nice without any mistakes, basically. So quite fine.
This is a short wee stage. How tricky is it?
Can be tricky, of course, but maybe one of the nicest. I think the surface here is more flat maybe than the others.
Well, we'll leave you to it. You've got work to do. Best of luck, boys. Takamoto, Aaron Johnson. It's been a real battling performance from Taka-san. It really has this weekend. It's been right there or thereabouts. Yesterday, I think he had 3 punctures, Taka-san, and that really did drop him back a fair bit yesterday. Yeah, they are quite dirty, the cars. They're normally a bit cleaner than this, aren't they? But they were absolutely filthy. These will have had a good go under the jet wash yesterday, and they're still dirty. You could not tell the Toyotas apart yesterday. They were just brown muds, you know, from front to rear, and it was just unbelievable as they splashed through those mud holes yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon. Taka-san is a man who loves routine. He looks a little bit, I wouldn't say flustered, but you can tell he's moving around quite quickly. I'm not sure we're going to bother him. In fact, we're not. He's been ill, not a lot of time before they go on the next stage. There's our favourite Irish co-driver, Aaron Johnson. Work to do, always work to do, Aaron. It is short. It's probably the shortest liaison, one of the shortest liaisons that we have in the rally. Certainly the shortest run to the opening stage. Little bit of tape there, just, yeah. What is that? That's what's that tape going there for? Yeah, there's just a little bit of seal there that's coming loose, or something that's coming loose. Taka-san just taping it back up. Now, questions. We do love questions from Shinjuku. I think I've been to Shinjuku in Tokyo. Good morning. Are you guys sleepy now? Yeah, we are. But a question for you. Are you sleepy, Elliot, our cameraman? You're the man that never sleeps. In the rally, you feel sleepy, don't you, in rallies? But the adrenaline keeps you going.
Yeah, we got about a good 4 hours yesterday. I think Thursday night was 3 hours, so it's not been bad. Can't complain. Look out!
My words. So it's in and it's out here. That is Adrian Formeau having completed the stage. Yeah, look how muddy it is. Look how muddy it is. So, what does that tell us? Thank you. What does that tell us? It tells us that it still is damp in there. It probably will clean. If there are muddy spots, the mud is dissipated. It's moved away by the first few cars through. I think this one will have been a very difficult one for Adrian Formeau. Taka-san, good luck. Gambate. Yeah, just wishing him the best and hoping that he's feeling better. Now, these two have been a little bit ill. More than a little bit ill, I'd have to say. Very ill not last night, night before last. But Neuville did a super job yesterday. Do you know what? At the end of Friday, if you'd said we'd have 2 Hyundais in the top 3, I don't think many people would have believed you. They did a great job out there yesterday, particularly considering that Thierry and Martin were very, very unwell. Look at this. As I said, the cars were absolutely filthy when they came back last night. And it is important to clean these side windows. We see it quite often, particularly in the mud yesterday. The drivers were quite often looking quite literally out the side windows. The cars were going sideways. Okay, the steering wheel was still there. Or was it there they were looking? I don't know. One side or the other, I don't know. But you know what I mean.
Nice hat.
Huh?
Nice hat.
Thanks, mate. I'm going to ask Martin. Martin, you're a man that's got a feel for a good hat. What do you think of mine? That says it all. Good luck today. How are you feeling? Feeling better?
Yeah, a little better.
That's good to hear. Best of luck, my friends. Best of luck. It is.
I like it.
Expecting 25, 26 degrees today. So no rain in the forecast. It can rain at any time here. Your rainstorms bubble up and they just appear out of nowhere. But the forecast is for more rain. Just a very quick one, Thierry. How are you feeling? You feeling better?
Yeah.
What an effort from Hyundai yesterday. 2 cars in the top 3. No one predicted that.
That's probably right.
65 to go. Keep it together. Keep it together. Feeling better, which is encouraging. Did you actually sleep last night, Terry? A few hours. Good man. Good man. That's important. It's very important. It's very important. Oi, Tanak. Whoa. Yeah, do you know what? If he finishes second, I think he'll be pretty happy with that, considering just how it's been here, just how difficult it's been. Tanak's done a really good job. He's not really put much of a wheel wrong. I can't remember. He's not had any particular issues. Punctures for Tanak, I think, has been the biggest problem. Look at this. Have a look through there, Elliot. That is Sammy Pyre throwing up the dust. Martin just watching there. That's quite a tight little sequence, that, isn't it? Wow. Looking absolutely wonderful. Very early on in the stage, that. Just getting a bit of heat. That sun now beginning to come up. You're talking about the temperature. Instantly, you can feel a temperature hit as the sun hits your back. I wonder whether these are fresh. Do you think they're new race suits? Because they got absolutely soaked yesterday. They look kind of new, don't they? Certainly freshly laundered. What do you think, Elliot?
I wonder how many they have on rotation for a rally.
That's a really good question. I would guess one a day. I would guess one a day in case, with maybe one spare. So maybe 4 or 5 race suits. I'm going to ask Martin when he's got a second. He is a bit busy. Not generally working on the car at this point. Generally just going through their routines, going through their last minute checks, making sure all of them, you'll have noticed, the windscreen, so important vision. And last night, as I say, these cars, you could not tell whose was whose. They were just covered in mud, so maybe the side windows needing a little bit of extra work this morning. Martin, just a very quick question that's come in from one of our listeners. How many race suits would you guys bring to an event? How many different suits would you bring?
I don't know exactly, but I believe one for every day.
One for every day, that's what we guessed, thank you. One for every day. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Jordan, quickly, quite a bit of dust in there. How was things?
Not so dust.
Okay.
We had 2 issues. First of all, it's extremely damp on the grass, so we took it easy. Second point is, as you see, the sun. We got the sun in the front, and we lost, I think, 5 seconds with the sun.
But you've survived. 4 more to go.
Yeah, 4 more to go, not 2.
Well done, Jordan. That's a very good point. We talked about that. Look, we're seeing dust here, but that's the start of the stage. As they head into the plains here, none of them had overalls yesterday. Quite often we see them carrying almost little ponchos. You know, those almost little disposable rain macs that you can get. Quite often they'll be carrying those. None of them had them yesterday. So they're all out in their overalls in the absolute pouring rain. Now, here's our man. Here's our man. He had a little scare at the end of yesterday, but Elvin Evans and Scott Martin have been imperious this weekend. They really have. Whereas others have picked up punctures, suspension damage, Elvin has found that perfect balance out there between preservation and pace. Preservation, pace and perseverance. Why do I say perseverance? Because you have to stick at it. You have to be, we could put a 4th P in there. You have to be patient as well in these conditions in this rally, and Evans has mastered it. It is quite some effort. So his lead is just under 2 minutes with 65 to go. He has never won 2 rallies in a row in his career. I think there is no question he's at the peak of his form right now, Elvin Evans. It's just, you know, this kind of form brings confidence. It brings confidence, and you can almost see a renewed confidence. He's not a driver who's ever lacked confidence. They're just doing a couple of last-minute checks. Just a couple of last-minute checks. No, I think there's something. I think maybe there's a little something in the car that they're just checking that it's probably plugged in properly or something like that. We saw Takusan looking at some wires. Maybe their tracker wasn't quite what, I don't know, but they were just having a little look. Yeah, you know, the confidence, you can see it in Elvin Evans just now. He does know that he can win just about anything out here. Okay, a couple more questions from James Ty. Predictions for the winner of the first stage. These two are working so well right now. So well. You know, it's not. We talked to George and we talked to various people before the rally, and they said you need a bit of luck to win this one. These guys have created their own luck this weekend. If there is, maybe the luck was yesterday when they had that small incident in the final stage, but they've hardly put a wheel wrong. and they deserve the lead that they have. You can tell it's a little more frantic here this morning than it is sometimes. You know, the longer the run out to the opening stage of the morning, the more time they have. That's just the way it works with the allocated times. But this morning, a really short run. I think it's about 14 Ks from service to here. So a short run, so not much time to sort the cars out on our channels. Gus, what an event you're having. You don't really want to go into this final day. You want to go in with a lead, but it's a slender lead. You're going to have to fight for it this morning.
Yeah, yesterday was very tough. 2 punctures cost quite a lot of time, and then in the afternoon the conditions were atrocious. But yeah, got back in the lead on the last stage, and yeah, a nice battle for the last 5 stages.
They were atrocious, but not many rally drivers get to experience full safari conditions. I mean, was it in some ways quite enjoyable? You're splashing through the mud, picking your lines, going sideways. Was it in some ways a little enjoyable?
Aye, of course it's enjoyable, but when you're in the middle of the fight, you try not to make a mistake, and all of a sudden you're pointing at 90 degrees going the wrong way. Yeah. It's like, oh, wait, maybe not.
So what's the plan today? Is the plan just to maintain that rhythm that you've found so far and see where it sits?
To find a rhythm. All weekend has not had a rhythm that I had last year, so if I could find it today, that would be very helpful.
Best of luck, mate. Best.
Thank you.
And how are they not Texan? What did you send me that picture of the Texas balls?
Yeah.
Have a look. Google them, Texas balls. That's Gus Greensmith's latest passion, gardening. I am coming to see your garden at some point. Texas balls and twisted acers. Robin Perez through. Still some mud, considerably less mud than there was on Formo's car. So, there we are, folks. Quite a busy little section, this, hasn't it? A busy little section. This stage and 4 more to go. We don't have to wait long to see who is going to come out on top in this year's Safari Rally Kenya. Folks, thanks for joining us on our live feed this morning. It's been great having you along.